Hey guys, Mr. Carey here. I'm got a real nice, easy lesson for math for the next 2 days. It's kind of just a review of what we've been doing. So today is 2-5, part 1, and we're going to be reviewing all the multiplication tables that you've learned so far. So I just want to bring you back to basics, okay? So we learned about an array, right? The name of this array, we always go down, then across. We call this a 2 by 4. Or 2 times 4. Now what does that mean? Well, it means 2 groups of 4. So like 4, 8. So 2 times 4 is 8. So we always do the groups this way, horizontally. 4, 8, okay? Piece of cake. Then we learned about the zero property, and basically the zero property was any number times 0 is 0. No matter what the other number is, it doesn't matter. If it's times 0, it is 0. 7 times 0, 0. 0 times 8, 0. Okay? Then we learned about the identity property, which is also called the ones property. And basically what that was is any number times 1 is itself. Like if you look in a mirror, it's you. So 8 times 1, it's 8. 9 times 1, it's 9. 6 times 1, it's 6. So 8 times 1, it's 8. 1 times 11, it's 11. It's always the other number. And then we learned some basically the easiest skip counts of the 2s, the 5s, and the 10s. We started with the 9s, and then we're going to moving into the songs for the other skip counts. But the 2s and the 5s and the 10s, you've been learning these since first grade, so you don't really need songs because you just know the skip counts. Now, the most important part, if you always want to get these right, is to use your fingers. Your fingers are going to keep track of the other numbers. So if you're doing like 2 times 7, you're going to count 7 fingers, so you know you did 7 skips of 2, okay? So what I want you to do is you're always going to go up to times 12. Which is going to be 24 for 2s, 60 for 5s, 120 for 10s, and we'll talk about the 9s in just a moment. So skip count with me for the 2s real quick. We're going to count through 2 times. Ready? Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Do it again. Count with me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So then when you have to do 2 times 7, the better you get at these, the quicker it'll be. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And you'll know when to stop. Okay? Next, we're going to go 5s. We're going to go up to 60. Count with me. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Do it again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So say I had to do 5 times 11, no problem. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, now I'm going to slide over to the 10s. We'll skip the 9s for a moment. Now, the 10s, you can skip count, right? 10, 20, 30, right? But I was telling you the other day, there's a trick. If you do like 7 times 10, you just take the 7 and you give it the 0. So 7D, give it a 0. Or 11 times 10, you just give it the 11, just give it the 0, 110, okay? So you see how it's like 1 times 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you just go by the other number and just add a 0 if you want to make it quick. Or you can just skip count if you really want. You can just do 10 times 7. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Or just know it's 7 with the 0, 70. Okay? And then lastly, we did the finger trick for the 9s. Now the finger trick does not work for 9 times 11, 99, or 9 times 12, 108. Those are 2 that you just kind of have to memorize, okay? But real quick, I just want to review this. And if you are still a little bit confused on this, I would highly suggest you go back to yesterday's Google Classroom and check out the videos from YouTube that we put up. They were pretty good and quick and short. So say I had 2 hands, right? I said 1, 2, 3. I'll do this finger down, thumb. Not a very good hand, but whatever. And then we'll do a thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically the way the finger trick works, right? So say I was doing 9 times, see how this finger is down, 9 times 4. So everything to the left counts as 10, right? So it's 10, 20, 30, 3 fingers down. And everything to the right counts as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 30 and 6 or 36. So what's pretty cool about this is you have your own hands here right in front of you. And so when you're doing each times table, you just count over starting at your left pinky. Make sure your hands are like you're touching a wall. And so I had to do 9 times 6. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have everything to the left is 10, so 54. Or say I had to do 9 times 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be 72. Or so I had to do 9 times 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 27. Okay? So practice those. Also, I had a student in my class said, Mr. Gary, I don't love the finger tricks. I'm just going to memorize them. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108. And that works for me too. That's how I did it when I was a kid. But either way, 9s, work on that finger trick. Watch the videos from yesterday again if you're still confused about it. If you have an older brother or sister, have them show you the finger trick and you will get through it, all right? So piece of cake lesson today. Practice your skip counts, practice your 9s. You guys got this.